right, folks, let's do number 4. That was my phobia that just kicked in there. So a particle moves according to the equation at x equals 10t squared. Well, they don't put the units there, but this would be meters per second squared, but whatever. Where x is in meters and t in seconds. Find the average velocity over the time interval from 2 to 3 seconds. All right, folks. I kind of want to graph this. I know this problem is pretty straightforward to solve. But let me graph this. I don't know why it's blue, to be honest. But this is going to be the x-axis, and this is going to be the t-axis. And the equation x equals 10 t squared is going to be this parabola. So this marks a parabola. The slopes, the change of position, or change of x over the time interval, is going to be the speed. So this is going to be the speed. The slope is the speed, if you can read this off. Once you get the hang of this, then this should be pretty straightforward. So anyways, find the average velocity for the time interval between 3 seconds and 2 seconds. So I don't like to use the function notation as the traditional as people use it, but since you guys are very used to it, I'm just going to do that anyways. But I'm going to put x being 3 seconds. This is just a function notation. It just looks like times, but it's not times. It's just a, maybe I think traditionally I might just put the bracket. I might change it to my own notation. I don't think that matters really. So at x equals 3 seconds, that would be 10 times 3 squared, which is 10 times 9, or in this case 90 meters. X of 2 seconds is going to be 40 meters. So the velocity is going to be the change of position over the, change of displacement, not position, position, I guess, over the time interval. In this case, this would be 90 meters minus 40 meters in the course of 3 seconds minus a 2-second interval. Or in this case, this would be 50 meters per second interval. So that's going to be part A, 50 meters per every 1 second. All right, so let's do part B. And this, I gotta tell you, this marijuana is really doing its wonders. It's literally blocking the phobia. That's how I know it's a medicine. I don't care what anybody says. I know it's very controversial, and I probably should not throw that on these videos, but whatever. So it's not like I have any views anyways. Find the average velocity for the time interval between 2 seconds and 2.10 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the calculator, 2.10 square, that would be 44.1 meters. 44.1 meters minus the course of 2 seconds, so that's 10. So times 2 square, in that case, that would be 40 meters over the course of 2.10 seconds minus 2.00 seconds. Or in this case, that would be 4.1 meters per the course of 0.10 seconds. So the velocity this looks like multiplied by 10 both sides. That would be 41 meters per second, and that's part B. And that's all they're asking, and we're done. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and help this channel grow.